Welcome back to Some Celeste, I'm Dear Darling, and we'll face our inner demons and reach a summit together. So yeah, last time I was talking about how basically food is not one of my priorities or something when it comes to, I don't know, cultural experiences? Not so very, like, if you were to offer me like food from your country, I'm not going to be like, ew, no. I'm not a fussy eater, mind you. Like, perhaps when I was younger I was much fussier than I was when I am now, but now I eat basically anything. So like, apart from poison, like it basically, if you came to me and was like, oh, this is our like country's significantly cultural dish, and it's like something which sounds like absolutely disgusting to me, I'm still gonna eat it. I'll give it a try at least. I'm not gonna turn up my nose at it like the girl from Skater Boy did. The guy who was a boy and she was a girl. Could it get any more obvious? I can't figure out what I need to do here. I did it though. Sometimes pure luck and pure animal instincts is all you need. Wow. So I want to carry on about food conversation. I just need to think about what we need to actually do here. Something like that. Did we do that first try? That was amazing. Oh, I didn't see the spring. Saved. Oh my god, what the heck? Okay, this is going to be difficult. Might actually need to concentrate on this part a bit more than the others. Oh, there's worms over there. Oh my god. This is going to be such a pain, I can tell you right now. But yeah, I don't know. Like a trip to Japan, like, the thing that's always interesting me is because me and Annie were obviously very good friends. We went for a trip to Japan and Korea. He loves food. He's probably a foodie, you know, that sort of thing. He loves to try different foods. It's like a highlight of it every single time. Like he talks about it all the time. The highlight, or one of the big highlights of the trip to Japan, was definitely the fact that we had like such cheap and good sushi in a place in Shibuya called Ueno Sushi. Not sponsored, by the way, but it's really nice. Oh wait, it's not Ueno. Uobe. That's right. I was like, Ueno doesn't sound right. That's a park, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, if you ever go to Japan, definitely check our place out. We should drop below that thing. Oh, we should just go to right. Yeah, you're right. No, actually, we should do that. Leave that one for last. That's what we should do, and immediately go to right. It's hard to find out the timing for that one. We should do that one first. Yeah, because he loves food, and I don't know, I guess he was sort of surprised. So it was just like, oh, you don't care about food? It's like, no, I don't not care about food, but it's just like low on the priority list for me, I suppose, you know? I like seeing like Ueno Park, I like seeing Tokyo Tower, the castles, you know, that sort of thing. The arcade's obviously very fun. Buying merchandise, also super fun. Probably shouldn't have used both my dashes, huh? Yeah, probably shouldn't have used both my dashes. It's just what becomes a priority for me, I suppose. Ooh, okay. Saved, but also not saved at the same time. I don't think it's all that weird, you know. It's not surprising people have different things that they like to see when they go on holiday. It's just sort of how it is, isn't it? I don't know why I collected that thing twice. What am I doing? What? I could have just waited and I would have had it in the bag. Don't even ask me about that one, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to think what other people, like, what's even on that list of things that people like to see on holidays. I don't know why I dashed it upwards there, to be honest. Because obviously, like, seeing sights, that's probably like number one for me. I like to see things, and I'm not even much of a history person or anything like that. So, but I do like to read the signs. Like, if you take me to a museum and there's like signs on every single one of those like art exhibit, it's being like, this is a XYZ from whatever era and it represents something. I don't know why I jump there. You know, I'm absolutely going to read it. Audio tour guides, sign me up. Some sort of visual experience or show, absolutely. Please invite me. Take me to your leader. Okay, that was actually quite close, I'm not gonna lie. But like, food tour? Like, it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. Oh, But, you know, as I said, if it's either that or going to see like Meiji Shrine in Kyoto, I'm gonna go see Meiji Shrine. Like, I'd be perfect. I suppose the best way to put it would be, it's not like I'm perfectly fine with it, but like more like if the option was to go on a food tour or go see a load of things, but you like bring a packed lunch with you from like a convenience store or something, I'm totally fine with just seeing all the sides of like convenience store lunch. Now the thing is, of course, you might say, hey, isn't going to see like a cool food restaurant or that sort of thing, isn't that considered seeing the site as well? And you know, you're not wrong. And that's why I do like to go see food as well, which is like no one plans holidays like this. No one's like, oh, it's like ultimatums every single time. It's like, oh, you can either only have good food or see things on holiday. It's not how holidays work. You plan and you go like, oh, why don't we see good see good food, see the sights and have good food, because you know that's kind of what you want to do, right? Like, why wouldn't you? We did that section really quickly, 6 minutes, my word. So yeah, so thankfully we don't have to ever compromise and be like, oh no, we can either not see something or... What? But bubble doesn't shoot you out very far, huh? No! I saw it coming and I was powerless to stop it because I am only mortal after all. So yeah. How did this even start anyway? Oh yeah, because I said I would give up sleep and then food would be the second one. I know there's it's very common, not like extraordinarily common, but people have like Soylents nowadays or whatever, like food replacements or that sort of thing. Instead of meals sometimes. Oh my word, what is this? This looks like a Mario level. Oh, we had to dash under that. Oh, that's clever. I don't know how I used up all my dashes there. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, people like have Soylents or whatever, or basically liquid meals or something, which is that gives you the calories you need and presumably all the vitamins and minerals and vitamins and minerals that you need as well, but I don't really know. We should probably dash in front, grab onto it and climb up again. That's my guess. This is... I guess that's a way we could delay time. We could like short bounce like that. This is so hard to get the timing down. No, I could not figure out what to do. I could not figure out what to do fast enough. This one actually requires lots of concentration. No! Okay, wait, hold on. Think about it. Think about it. Think, Mark! Think. I can hold on to the side, jump up, and hold on to the side again. I don't need to reset my bounce in between those things. Also, my chair is like slowly sinking into the ground. Ever so slightly, just to make it a bit more difficult. And just like, that's how difficult it made it, you know, because I was so much shorter. Like the parallax error made me misjudge exactly where that spring was. You say, that doesn't make any sense. This is a 2D thing. How are you getting parallax error? Shush. Don't think about it too hard, alright? I need excuses sometimes. I joke about that a lot, like just like making excuses. I feel like I'm not really that sort of person to make excuses and that sort of thing. If I mess up, I'm just like, you know what? I messed up. I work under a principle that you should, one, apologise exactly if you make a mistake like that. That is an important part. But also understand that apologies can't exactly fix things. Sometimes you got to fix things yourself. Sometimes you got to step away and be like, I shouldn't fix this because I'll just make it even worse. Understanding that principle, you know. You know, I don't know why I try and give like sweeping viewpoints I have on things, because a lot of things are like on a case-by-case basis rather than something which you can have a golden rule for. The golden rule is there are no golden rules. Except for I am so good at Celeste. Look at that. Amazing. You know what's gonna... Oh, I forgot about this mechanic. I forgot about this mechanic. I was perfectly fine forgetting about it, but here we are. Don't turn away now. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to bounce on a snowball. I changed my mind, but eyes are no longer my least favourite mechanic. This is definitely my least favourite mechanic. Just because the timing is so annoying. I just... Strong dislike. How many times do we have to do this in a row? Hopefully not many. We just wait and then bounce. No. Almost made it there. We basically need to wait for it to spawn, and then as soon as it spawns, do some little hops like that. We need definitely dash onto it. It's the important part of this. Otherwise we gain no distance. I missed. I tried to catch some fog once and I missed. Are you kidding me? No, I'm joking. What am I doing? But you know, everyone's got least favourite mechanics in games. It's not like a criticism of the game. It's just like, this mechanic doesn't appeal to me as much as some of the other mechanics do. It's natural. It's not like it's like going to Ben & Jerry's and being like, oh, I don't like this ice cream flavour as much as the other ones. You're not like, oh man, Ben & Jerry's is a terrible shop. How dare they sell ice cream flavour I don't like. It's like, that's just what it is, you know? Let's just be how it do be sometimes. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? What the heck do I do? I cannot figure out what to do over there. I just saw the lock and I was like, what? I don't know why there's even a pink cloud, but I guess it's to reset our dashes. But also allow us to fall through, but not give us much time to think. I don't really know. It's probably just thematically in keeping with the level, right? What am I doing? Yeah, we just look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what are you doing? Me IRL. That's a what am I doing sort of moment. What are those? Damn, Daniel. You remember Vines? I know we got TikTok now. It's not the same. Did I used to watch Vines? No, not really. But I sometimes watch the YouTube compilations. I don't understand how we're going to get up again. I need like time to analyse what the heck's going on at the top bit over there. Oh, there's a cloud. I didn't see the cloud. Fox McCloud. The wind, it pushed me off. It betrayed me. This Macbeth quote about the wind. Is there a Macbeth quote about the wind? I don't know. It's been a long time since I read Macbeth. Okay. I thought I'd be able to wall jump on that, but kind of went away before I could do it. Oh, that was a super jump right there. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add to it. This is sort of how it is. I mean, obviously, maybe I'll change it in the future. Maybe be like, whoa. On this day, dear darling had the best meal of her life, and her world was changed forever. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna have to go back to the eye monsters as well. I forgot. Whew, I got yeeted. Yeah, you remember Vine? If you didn't know, Vine is basically the precursor to TikTok. 6-second long videos. To hang your hat to. What? Oh, go downwards. 6-second long videos. You know, yeah. What was that guy's name who did an impersonation? Tom Sanders? That's the only TikToker I remember, to be honest. Not TikToker, Viner? But then, you know, Vine shut down because there's no way to monetize 6-second videos, unsurprisingly, because if you play an ad before a 6-second video, people are just going to be like, what? What? Oh, diagonally dash downwards. But you know, like, short consumable content, there's definitely a market for it, as TikTok has demonstrated a bit. TikTok's not restricted to 6 seconds. You can get like long TikToks, as far as I know. Have I ever downloaded TikTok? Nope. Never have. Never intend to either. It's just, I don't know, it's not my sort of thing. I'm very much, I found the one YouTuber I like to watch. Actually, that's not true. There's a couple I do like to watch. And that's it. I'm never watching any other videos ever again. I saw it too late. I saw too late what had to happen at the end there. But yeah, like, even when I find a YouTuber watch, it takes me a while to actually subscribe to them. Like, I talked about Japanese man Yuta. He's a YouTuber who basically, he lives in Japan. He asks like Japanese locals on the street or whatever, like, random questions to sort of like enlighten the West about the different cultural norms in Japan and impressions of certain things. And it's really interesting, but even then, I'm not subscribed to him. I just watch his... For some reason, I always just watch like channels like this in incognito mode. Because I'm like, oh, what if I don't like them? I don't want my entire feed to be like... my YouTube feed to just be tons and tons of like videos related to it, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want this anymore, you know? That's why. It's like it's not like an irrational fear, it's just more like, I'm trying to play the marketing system. Of course, YouTube's probably like tracking what I do in incognito mode anyway, and probably making like subtle suggestions before I even know it. But I don't know, I guess it gives me the sense of choice. When really I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm like, oh, I don't want to be marketed to, and then it shows me something which I would like that is marketed towards me. What do we do here? And I'm like, heck yeah. We had to do this without using... No, we had to use our dash once to get... Oh, there's a spring! There's a spring! I didn't see the spring. I was like, what? This is impossible. I was like, I don't know how you make that jump without... without dashing. Okay, we had to not dash there. Lesson learned. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, I guess it gives me a bit of choice. I'm like, I don't want to be marketed to. But then as soon as it shows me something that I would watch because of, you know, marketing, I'm just like, whoa, pog, as they say in Twitch. I honestly, I don't want to start using Twitch Nigga, to be honest. It doesn't suit me. Wait, I don't know what we're meant to do there. We're meant to jump over, grab. Oh, we need to hop over to the other side of a wall probably, quickly, and then... that's how we reach the other one, is my guess. I don't even know, don't ask me about that. There must be a better way to do this. So we do this, hop. Maybe we can... No, I think we just need to be quick. Just be fast. Someone fast like that, I guess? But we're somehow using up all our wall grappling energy. Oh, I actually think we can make that. I actually think we can make that without a dash. We don't need to even jump to the other side of a block. You know it's getting serious when I'm stopping talking about whatever I was doing. Whatever I was talking about. I don't know, YouTube marketing is so weird. Like, the front page of YouTube, do you ever look at it? Like, every time I go on incognito mode, like, so I don't get my tailored videos to watch, which is like 90% Northern Line. It's just like, oh, TikTok teen kicked out of room or something of house. Must watch. I'm like, what? I honestly don't care. Like, you know, that sounds horrible for her, but like, please stop showing me this video. This is not what I'm on YouTube to watch. I want to watch people play the games I like. And that sort of things. Like, don't show me this. I thought we'd try something new there, where instead of falling down to it, we sort of just jump over and land on the spring. As you can see, it's going extraordinarily well. What am I doing? I guess we could just... once we jump over, you just hug left, right? That makes sense. And that way you'd line yourself perfectly up a wall. You know, I mean, like... Not like that, but I want to make it work because it feels more consistent. Maybe you can't even make it through that gap. Oh wait, this is a bit more consistent maybe for now, but this is annoying. It's difficult trying to line up that little like fall down onto a thing. But yeah, no, why is... Oh god, I did not mean to double dash there. I think I hit the back button. My Steam controller. What do we do? We have to dash. Oh, maybe we don't grab the crystal, and then we dash into the crystal, so we have a double jump when we get to the big block. Or no, at least one dash left on the big block. I know it was going to take a bit of time to figure out once we get over there, but like YouTube also always recommends me like Gordon Ramsay clips, which I honestly don't want to see. Oh no, we just have to reach it and just climb up faster than it can get up. Okay, I see. It's like Gordon Ramsay loses his mind at XY restaurant. Gordon Ramsay spits out burger. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, what? I guess it kind of gives you an insight into what the general YouTube populace is watching, huh? It's insightful. See how far removed from the crowd you might be, or how in tune you are with the public. Full stop, you know? And I suppose it shouldn't be... I just got bonked. Shouldn't be surprising that clickbait seems to reign supreme. It's always like a Mr. Beast video as well. It's like... I know, I gave £100,000 to a random person. Or something like... No! The back button of Steam controller. You know what? I'm popping off a backplate. I don't want to hit these buttons by accident anymore. I did this in Hollow Knight. Where I just was like, please stop hitting the back buttons, and I think I rebound it eventually, but I used to just play without the back plate on the controller, so I could actually hold the controller without accidentally hitting buttons I didn't want to. It's like, these are really cool buttons, but they're really, really cool buttons in certain games. Like in games where you basically need another set of triggers. Oh, maybe I should dash upwards? No, I should dash earlier. I should dash earlier so the blocks come down earlier and then they don't end up bopping me on the head. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. Yeah, that's stuff. Make it. Nice. Okay. Launch ourselves. Do it again. No! That was the wrong direction. You got me in the wrong direction. It's a sound of the underground. You guys like a cheeky bit of Girls Aloud? Hmm? What the heck? I'm not sure I've quite internally clocked what to do there, but I hope my instinct will guide me. Who's that a quote from? I don't know, probably Karma or something. The League of Legends character, not like the universal concept. But that'd be pretty good as well. How many more... Let's think. I'm trying to think how many more chapters or sections we got in this thing. Because this is chapter 5, right? Yeah, this is chapter 5's mechanic. So then we still got chapter 6, which is golden feathers plus the bubbles. What? I must have just let go or something. How did I make it up so much higher before? Is it because I'm grabbing onto a block? I don't know. What? What is going on? I have no idea what happened there. What about a little bit where I just... Excuse me? Messed everything up. Local YouTuber messes everything up. In video game. Not clickbait, not clickbait. Obviously not going to title that. You know, I like having my theme titles, you know, which are complete. They've kind of got like newspaper-like titles going on based off quotes from the actual episode. Significant quotes, I think. Significant non-spoilery quotes is the important part. Celeste is all like motivating quotes. About like climbing your own mountain, like facing your fears, that sort of thing. Or it's meant to be, you know. Since I'm on like episode 32, it's quite hard to find one which is relevant to what we're doing and also a motivational quote. So your mileage may vary when it comes to that. Why can't I dash properly? Why am I built like this? Why am I built different and in a bad way? Excuse me, I am a defective model and I would like to be returned or updated to the latest hardware and firmware. What is going on? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I must be letting go of the analog stick too early or something. So it's like not catapulting me. Okay. So it's not actually catapulting me. You can actually hold on to it for a lot longer than... Okay. To be honest, I looked down. I was definitely holding right. Anything that requires me to use the analog stick is my weakness. So you might say, hey, that's a few too many things in this game, isn't it? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just noticed it kind of looks like those Cthulhu... Sorry. I keep calling them Cthulhu's. They're not beholder statues. I like shrugging. It's not like, what's up, dude? I don't know. Honestly, mood. Why am I like this? Just interface with the game mechanics properly. Stop letting go. You got to hold on. You gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it on up. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. I think yeah, we just need one dash. We need to sort of like zigzag up. I need to dash a bit earlier than I did. I don't even know how I let go there. She just likes falling. That's just upsetting, to be honest. I guess maybe we should dash vertically upwards here, so we can sort of readjust our trajectory in flight. I was gonna say a la mode, but that's not the right term. Okay, there I just dashed the wrong way. My brain isn't working. Honestly, my hand's starting to not feel numb. Is feeling like uncomfortable. Go ahead and leave me. How does that song from Cats goes? You know, like that only song that people know. It just came to my mind and then it left. Why did I dash? Just end me. Touch me, go ahead and leave me all alone with a memory of our days in the sun. How? Okay, we can actually use two dashes. I didn't think about that. Maybe we grab onto the back of that first block. And then we dash forward and then... I don't know. It'd be so much better if I could do this part consistently, but alas, I am only but mortal. No, we dash upwards and then dash again. Okay. I was just using one dash this entire time for no apparent reason. I was trying to give myself a handicap, except it was an impossible handicap to overcome with my current skill set. Not saying that there aren't moments in this double dash place where you could use a single dash. Don't even talk to me. But that's not really something I'm here to find out. I'm here just to beat the game in a standard way, you know? Don't do anything fancy. No! I thought I held the right direction. Okay. I think once we're done with this screen, we'll round up this episode here. But that next part actually looks very easy. compared to the rest of us. Now I know what to do. That's not even very difficult. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's not done. How do we even do this? Oh, I see. We had to... Oh my gosh. Don't spawn me up at the beginning. It spawned me out at the beginning. I can't believe you. You've betrayed me. I dashed for no apparent reason. We had to land on that and basically dash downwards. And launch ourselves across. But we had to do it. We don't need that much real estate. It's free real estate. To dash ourselves across. So we should probably do it early rather than later, I believe. I just forgot what to do there, to be honest. I can't believe it's done it to me. Which is probably a good sign. I'm definitely not going to record another episode of Celeste after this. My hands are getting tired. My brain's getting fried. Conversational juices have stopped. And I'm just like, ah. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. What can you say except for you're welcome? Never actually seen Moana. I've seen the first hour and then I fell asleep. Because we were watching it as at my house actually. Sleepover, a few friends came round. Apparently, yeah, no, and I just fell asleep during it. It was quite late. It was like 6 AM or something. As wild parties like that usually go on, too. No! My brain, it can't do it anymore. Come on, brain, you can put out this. It's a final countdown. It's really not a final countdown, but it's the home stretch, you know, of owning this particular level. But honestly, deeply upsetting. But you can do it. You can do it, brain. Just hold out a bit longer. Brain, you can do it. Well, not just brain and muscles and fingers and that sort of thing. I want to get this done. Because I don't want to end off the episode and start myself in the middle of this hard section again when I can basically do it and lose all that muscle memory I've developed from this little session right here. Okay. Scratch my face. I scratch my face into your right of your pretty lip. Zipped on one-wheel drive. My heart, it stopped. I don't know why I decided to stand on the very right edge of the platform in retrospect. It was a bad decision. But you know, life is full of bad choices sometimes, and just like that dash right there. Sometimes you just gotta deal with them. You gotta deal with it. You freaking fricks, when will you learn your action has consequences? Sorry, I don't mean to become an epic meme. Oh my god. That physically hurt me to say. Never saying that again, don't you worry about it. Memes, not my style, not my drift, if you catch my own drift. What am I doing? Maybe I should just dash onto a platform. I'm trying to make it too fancy. I'm trying to like dash first and then... What? I'm trying to dash first and then land onto it as it's slipping away. That's not giving myself the optimal time to recalibrate. You gotta give yourself recalibration time. Okay. If you don't have recalibration time, what are you to do except for be lost? Okay, we definitely need to go back a bit further for us to actually launch ourselves. Otherwise, it's a bit of a lost cause, one might say. Full concentration, full send it mode. Wait, can we actually make that with a double dash? I don't think we can. Okay. Thank the Lord, we did it. Oh my word. Not the hardest section we've done, but definitely I was starting to lose it. Oh, we're at the end. I'm going to put the Steam controller backplate back on. What are we at now? 20. Okay, so we're the final stretch now, and we'll save it for next time because I am Celested out currently. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Celeste. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. Is that a false wall here? Hold on. Okay, I thought that was a false wall there for a second, but it's not. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now. I'm exhausted.